The new Joker movie is going to take the world by storm. All the reviews are acclaiming it a masterpiece, and Joaquin Phoenix's performance as the Joker as incredible. I'm hyped to see the movie, and I'm sure you are as well. But what makes the Joker character so fascinating? What makes us so intrigued about how he is represented, and why is he the greatest comic book villain of them all? What exactly does this all symbolize? In the new movie, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is a symbol for rebellion amongst many other things. He is the troublemaker, the spark that lights the fire. He is the so-called agent of chaos.
Introduce a little anarchy.
The notion of the Joker character can be seen as a mythical archetype. An archetype can be seen as a statement, a pattern of behavior, or a prototype. The Joker falls under the archetype of the classical trickster. He disobeys society's rules and conventional behavior. He is a shapeshifter, a clown, an alchemist, who is the best class of criminal that Gotham has ever seen, an antithesis of Batman. While Batman is all about law, order, control, and discipline, the Joker is an outlaw who lives for disorder and mayhem. He is not really a supervillain, he is more of a force of nature from which change and conflict is unavoidable. In the world of movies, the archetype of the trickster has been portrayed under many guises that can vary wildly. They are always the mischievous catalyst of conflict within the stories in which they appear. Modern examples of the trickster in movies are the shape-shifting Beetlejuice, Loki, the Norse god of mischief, Jack Skellington, Jack Sparrow, The Mask, Willy Wonka, Bugs Bunny, Ferris Bueller, Hannibal Lecter, Pennywise. You could go on and on. All are descended from the trickster archetype and go back as far as the jesters who grew and flourished in the Middle Ages, as well-paid attendants to entertain the king and queens of the royal courts, and to sometimes illuminate them with the truth under the guise of comedy. In the real world, the trickster archetype can appear in history and cause chaos. A good example of this is Rasputin. Rasputin was a traveling mystic and alleged healer who managed to become a permanent resident in the Russian royal circle at the time, and exerted influence over the decisions of the leader of Russia. Now let's assume that he did not actually have any spiritual powers. He may well have, but let's just assume that he didn't. He was merely pretending, using his charisma and persuasion to make people believe he had powers. A confidence trickster who manipulated people's belief and gained popularity, which eventually drew the attention of the leaders of Russia, who he then influenced to make decisions that eventually helped to cause the collapse of the Russian monarchy and subsequent revolution. Rasputin was a true agent of chaos, who went from a peasant to a confidant of royalty by means of trickery and caused devastation unwillingly, as if he was controlled by an otherworldly force. The trickster is one of the many archetypal roles people have been unwittingly playing since time began, and the Joker is one of the most clearest symbols of this archetype in popular culture today. The Joker is an inversion of our values and of whatever we outwardly say that is important. Trying to understand the Joker or pin him down is pointless. In Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight, Heath Ledger's Joker, throughout the film, asks people, "Do you want to know how I got these scars?" Each time given a different account that lightly plays with his reading of the victim and their fears. There's no origin to his story, or how he became what he is. It's a mystery, which ties in so well with this archetype. One ongoing theme in the comics is Batman trying and failing to understand the Joker. From every incarnation of the Joker, his methods and his personality changes and shifts to another level. He's a shapeshifter. He is ultimately whatever he wants to be, which is usually a twisted and reflected version of the values of the hero or protagonist. I would imagine Joaquin Phoenix's Joker will be a twisted reflection of a Gotham City that has treated him so badly, and its form will materialize and symbolize into a rebellion against the ruling elite. Thanks for listening to me waffle on. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. It's always much appreciated. I'll see you later.